Yeah, all the cats came first, and we thought that was going to be like a decent dry run, but we were so stupid.
Today we're talking about pets. Why do we hate them? Why do we have them? Why don't we have them? And drinking some Cardew today. Big Poppa. I got my own branded glass. You know it's quality when they give you a glass when you buy the bottle.
What's that, wine?
Like the gas station. Cardew. Have you ever had this?
No.
Single malt? It's like pretty
No.
popular here. It's a Spanish thing, I guess. It's like a 27 euro dollar, 27 euro, 12 euro single malt. It's pretty good. It does the job.
Looks like a Scottish thing.
Scotch whiskey. No, but I mean, in Spain, I think like George Clooney is like used to do ads for this. It's like the mainstream, basically, like it's in every grocery store.
It's like Doers. Some bullshit.
Yeah, because they have this next to like Johnny Walker, and they'll try and sell you like Johnny Walker over a 12-year single malt because it's imported American. I'm like, nah, I have the single malt. So got that on the rocks today, on the little rock. What do you got?
Go ahead, Ben.
I've got this thing called
Ben.
A whiskey tiki sour. I got for my birthday. I got this gift called Saloon Box. It's basically like a monthly subscription where they send you 2 cocktails a month. So I got my first month, but the only problem is they sent me, because they can't ship liquor to every state. What they did is on like Thursday, I got a box with like the ingredients and the recipe and the mixers and stuff. And then they said, your liquor's coming next week. And so this week, so yesterday, I got all the liquor, but they sent me all the liquor for the next 2 months. So now I've got a box of basically like 15 of those little airplane bottles, and I'm not supposed to drink them until the recipes come. So I don't know how to
say. 2 per month is
it's 2
short.
cocktails, and each cocktail makes 2 drinks. So it's like 4 drinks a month. So this is the first one that I got, a whiskey tiki sour. It's basically whiskey, pineapple juice, and lime.
What was the name of the company? We're not sponsored by them yet.
Not yet. Saloon Box.
Nice. Good idea.
Yeah, it's like Blu-ray about that. Liquor. I like it.
Very nice.
I'm going. I've showed you guys this before. My Suntory.
Oh,
my Japanese whiskey, usually for special occasions, but I started a new job this week, kinda. So, hello.
Wife bombing. Another wife bombing.
So this is the Suntory. Hi, Hyatt.
You're gonna be on our video. Yeah, we all need whiskey.
Oh, you're doing a video?
Yeah, it's all right.
So man, I know a lot of people that like Japanese whiskey. I don't think I've ever even tried it.
This one came through the UK. You can see there's like a little thing. My dad got it for me for my birthday. It says nice. UK market. I don't know if it's like supposed to be in the States, but he got it and it took like forever and it had all these international stamps on it. You can definitely buy it here in the States. It's just a little harder to get.
You can have it. Yeah, you can get that in the States. I think it's sold out. I tried to buy it. They used to have it and then it got popular. Like all the Suntories got popular and that and the Hibikis sold out, right? Everywhere.
Yeah.
I see some Hibikis around here actually. Next time I come in, I'll bring you guys some, maybe if I see it in the duty free.
Yeah, Suntory has a bunch, and there's tons that are like really accessible, and then there's ones that are whatever more expensive.
What's it has a slightly different flavor. I like it over. It's a little sweeter, right? It's a little bit sweeter.
It's sweeter, but it also has like a ton of smoke in it. It's like hella smoky. If you have like heart day, don't drink it because it comes down like it's a burn. But it does have that sweet note to it.
So this is kind of like our test of manlyhood. We got straight whiskey, and then a tiki sour. What is it?
With pineapple and lime in it?
Yeah, I have pineapple juice with a little bit of a little bit of bourbon in it.
So if we had pets, you have like a fucking pet frog, and I got a Rottweiler.
Poodles.
Well, I have cats, so I guess it still works.
All right, let's start there. So you got kids,
Okay.
you got 2 kids, and you got a cat. Cats, plural.
Yeah, I got 2 kids and 3 cats.
Oh God, how does that work with the kids?
They know to stay away. One of the cats is a grouch, and they learn pretty quick to stay away from that one. And the other 2 are more friendly, and they, as they've gotten older, they want to try to like go spend more time and go pet the cats. But Jacob is 3; he's not quite getting it, and Natalie is pretty good with him now.
Who came first? I know the answer, but
Yeah, all the cats came first, and we thought that was going to be like a decent dry run, but we were so stupid.
And what about the toys and stuff? Like, how do you keep a toddler away from a cat toy?
It doesn't matter anymore because they're all pretty old, so they don't play as much as they used to.
Okay.
But the kids are learning that the cats will still chase a string or chase the laser, and so they really want to do that. But so I got the kids some laser pointers, and that was a terrible idea because now every time they have them, I'm worried that they're gonna like point at each other
blind
eyes.
themselves. Yeah, they blind
I
themselves.
gave them the laser pointers. I pretty quickly realized that was terrible, so I took them away. But now they keep asking for the laser pointers.
You can get a flashlight. That works too. Not quite as dangerous.
Yeah, but the cats don't chase it.
I just saw a video of a cat saving or like trying to help a kid
Yeah.
on the balcony. Have you seen that? Like he's trying to climb on the balcony, and the cat's like smacking
I saw one in a
his
driveway,
hands
like
off.
the cat went and chased the dog away or something.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I saw that one.
Insert video here.
Yeah, I'll put them all in the description up here. Once this is on YouTube, yeah, just check here for links to cat videos.
I grew up with a dog that was a terrible dog. And then we had a dog for the last like 10 years that Jeff killed. And
They killed it because they couldn't handle it. They had kids and they killed their dog.
Who killed their dog?
Pearl did. Pearlsy.
Jeff thinks that I killed my dog because it happened to be the same time that our kids were coming, but our second daughter was never around for the dog. Like he had to be put down because he was sick at that time. But somehow Jeff thinks that means that I murdered him, which is absolutely not true. Just for all the record out there. But that's
not funny, but
not funny.
Yeah, it was good timing. It was.
So I'm the only one that actually has kids and pets, and my kids don't even basically play with my pets. So this is a great topic for discussion.
Don't you have a cat room?
No, the cats are the captain now.
So, all right. So my kids want a variety of pets. They want a rabbit because they saw it on, we kind of offered that because they wanted a dog. And I was like, hell no. I never had real pets, as you guys know. I had the guinea pigs, a gerbil. We had Asian pets. Guinea pigs, gerbils, and a parakeet or something. I think
those were just things you guys ate.
I think the hamster ended up. We tried to eat it and it ran off, and it lives in our basement now. No, but we never had like substantial pets. I think Medardo tried to give me a pit bull, and I had a pit bull for like a couple days, and then I think my parents were like, "Yeah, you should probably give it back." I almost adopted a pit bull.
Our entire pod during this thing has which is 4 other families, every single one of them has bought a dog. So now the kids are like dying and they're cute little dogs. Like they're dying for a dog. We both love dogs, but like we don't know where our future is here in this particular house, but also our landlord would have to like petition him because it's like a brand new house, so the floors would get all jacked up. But also just like, the last thing is we live on a hill like this. So walking is like a thing. Walking is a big deal here. So like the dog would end up just crapping in the backyard, which makes it like turn into, my job.
I have no desire to have any pets of any kind at this point. That's funny. So they're just like COVID animals.
Totally. Like
They're like the
things to
boomers.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, like,
I
what
guess,
happens
yeah.
when we start traveling a lot again? Like, that's the
Yeah.
thing too.
That's risky. I guess we could get which pet would live like the shortest? Get like a 3-year animal,
Get some
Goldfish.
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 Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, that's a good one. That's maybe we'll start there.
Get some hermit crabs.
Hermit crabs.
I feel
They're
like it's
dangerous.
just a suck, like a money suck too. It's like
Turtles.
first we buy this, and then you gotta buy this, and it's like, and we gotta clean the tank, and then we gotta like keep the water on all the time, and like whatever. I'm just being cheap. I just feel like no one actually wants a fish.
That's-
No one wants,
This is why cats are great, is that all you gotta do is feed them a couple times a week. And then sometimes they'll come over here and sit next to me and want some pets, and otherwise they just do their own thing.
yeah, but it's a cat. They're gross.
I like cats, but I'm allergic. So, yeah, I don't. Our having a 3 and a 6-year-old is enough for me now. I wouldn't even. Yeah, if the dog gets sick, and then you got to like take care of the dog, and they're 3 and 6, there's no way they're gonna take care of any pet at this age, unless it's a cat, I
mention-
guess.
Maybe
Cats,
yeah,
but you got to take care of the cats also, right? You got to feed them and
yeah, I'm starting to teach Natalie how to put away the cat food and how to do probably the dry food. So yeah, she's 5. She's starting to be able to take care of it.
All right, hey, you guys have both had pets. Does it add anything to their like personality, to your personality? Do you feel like you're a better person, or that you are more responsible, or that you're better adjusted to the world because you had pets growing up?
I think it has to do with not necessarily owning the pet, but your proximity to pets. Like if everybody in your friend group has a dog or 4 dogs or whatever, and you're accustomed to being around dogs, that's what's valuable in that, like understanding what a dog can do. And for certain kids developmentally, I think it's great to have, that person who's always there around them. Like I'm obviously not a child psychologist, but you could sense that there'd be that connection. That said, like, I don't think my kids are gonna like enter the world or the workforce without like a leg up because of their ability to handle animals.
What's
like,
the pros? Like for let's start with like really little, like a 3-year-old. I mean, is there a pro, like, besides having some kind of entertainment and companionship, I guess? If you have
Yeah, I think-
siblings already, I don't know. I guess if you don't have siblings, maybe it's like a easier sibling for some people, like single
yeah,
kids.
maybe like
Okay, go play with the dog.
the humanity side of like not of teaching like right and wrong and like not corporally punishing things. Like if the dog takes a piss on the ground, like showing how you handle punishment to something else. You don't just like smack things. Maybe there's some value there. Some therapists would say maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm just
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And they can learn it themselves. Like, oh, you're not supposed to pee on the floor. I'm not supposed to pee on the floor either.
yeah.
Until they get old enough,
Now.
until they get old enough to take the responsibility of actually caring for it, which is, I think, a huge lesson for kids.
Yeah.
When they're younger, it's probably just like one more thing, one more type of behavior for you to exhibit for them, that like this animal is alive and it's part of our family, and this is something else, you got to take care of it. As of right
I
now,
guess it's yeah.
I'm just yelling at my 3-year-old to stop chasing the cats, because for him, that's funny.
It's a good psychopath gauge, though.
Yeah, it's true. If the cat show up dead, then I'll know.
Yeah, if your 6-year-old's killing animals, you gotta get to therapy quick.
Well, speaking of showing up dead, though, that's part of it too, is dealing with loss.
Oh yeah.
Likely your cats will be the first major thing in their lives that'll die, Ben. Like, short,
That's true.
Hopefully,
right? I mean,
Worthy.
wait, say it again. Sorry.
I said, yeah, God willing, that is what happens.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you want that before fucking family and shit.
That's true. That's probably like the biggest lesson, actually. Yeah, that's a good one. Old Yeller, right?
Yeah.
Like you had to explain that you killed your dog because you were having another kid. You're like, why do we need another companion when we have a real
I feel
baby?
like 3 people will watch this, and then all 3 of them are gonna have dogs, and their kids have been taking care of their dogs since they're like 2. Like, what are these morons?
It's true.
Well, they need to stop watching our show then, because it's not.
Welcome to the Big Poppa then. Thanks for coming to the site. Go buy some shit.
Yes. Pets.com.
So
at one point, I actually
Saloonbox.com.
we have the pets, and they're not going in for a while. What is the likelihood that you guys are getting one in the next 12 months? Like, Jeff, you could do a rabbit. Those are indoor pets, right? They have those in Spain.
Yeah, I guess we could. They're back in school. I just don't want to take care of it. They're not going to take care of it as a 6-year-old, but I guess a rabbit, you just got to feed it and keep it in the cage, right?
I bet a 6-year-old could do a rabbit.
Yeah, they just stay in the cage. I just would feel bad for that rabbit. It would be fun for a while.
Well, if it's an apartment, can't they just run around like a cat would do?
I don't know. I don't want a bunny running around. Maybe we have 2 balconies. We could have like a bunny ranch on one.
You also like get that bunny in the house, and it gives you the same allergies a cat does. I'm worried about that too, like guinea pigs and all that stuff. Like my eyes watering all the time because of some stupid cat.
Yeah. Hey, maybe we'll try it. I think if we go back into lockdown, I would consider it. But right now they're in school. This is a weird time. I don't want to add any more responsibilities to our own current responsibilities. Maybe that's being lazy. They're not like, they forget about it. They'll like watch a movie and be like, oh, I want a bunny. Oh, I want a doggy. And then they won't bring it up for like 3 weeks. So Matt's probably closer to that, right? Like they're older and they see it every day. And why don't you just borrow your friends? I'm sure they would be happy for that for like a week.
Well, we do that. I mean, that dog.
You do that?
Here, like, because we have school in my garage, the dog comes and hangs in the garage all day. So like,
so that's perfect.
They essentially have a dog, but then they're also like, they still want one themselves, and we're sitting there going, oh, it'd be fun to have one. But like, I also just hate all the incessant noise that dogs come with. Like there's always something, collars, they're barking, they're pissing. Like I love the quiet right now.
I think a cat would be a good one. Although I'm allergic, I'm like strongly allergic, but cats are just low maintenance enough. You could leave them be, they survive on their own.
The worst is birds. I don't know if I should get birds. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Birds. They just chirp. That's like literally the only thing they do. They just make loud noise. And they smell.
Oh, we went to a park. This was like one of the scariest things. I thought our kids were like a few months ago, we went to this playground and this huge bird just started diving towards them in the playground, and I was like, get down, like, and I ran and like was like trying to wave it off, and it was a parrot, like a huge like macaw or something.
Jesus.
Like, from like Rio.
Yeah.
It was like a 3 foot, it was like 2 feet tall, and it landed on the top and like started squawking. And I was like, what the fuck? We were not in the tropics or anything. And then this older woman like runs out of alley and was like, Paco, ¿dónde estás, Paco? And apparently it like comes there. It like is near the house and it like escapes the cage sometimes, and uses that as like a playground. It was like on top of the wooden thing, like squawking. Weird. And it did like a flyover after that. It like, I think it thought it was like we were on its territory. And she was like, it's okay, you can go and like touch it. And I was like, no, man, that bird is huge. This is take my eye out or take our kids' eyes out.
Ugh.
Yeah, so bird stuff.
Yeah.
They
Not-
don't really add a lot of value.
Yeah. Pretty bird. Thinking about the Dumb and Dumber. Pretty bird. The blind kid.
The little one, yeah.
All
Okay,
right. No animals.
sounds good.
Yep, that probably covers it all as far as kids and pets.
Now we're drunk.